Hey guys, this is Kieran from Eccentric Physio, and today we're looking at how to create a one-sided push or rotation. So we need things like thoracic flexion, a kyphosis, we need protraction, we need the ability to be upright through our spine, so there's a lot of different factors. So this is where we start to integrate a lot of different parts through things we might have built up on the ground. And if that sounds like about the stage you're at, then give this a go. So to start with, you need a rack. So cable is going to be, with that weight, it's going to be a lot more consistent. Alternatively, you could, in terms of like the weight you're experiencing, alternatively you could use a power band, which is still going to give you a nice resistance, but what's going to happen is it's going to be variable throughout. And that's okay. It's just that where the band's going to be toughest is also going to be where it's toughest for you physiologically in terms of sort of the structural overlap of the muscles and where they're at when they're at their strongest. So I do recommend, if you have access, try and get a cable, okay? Now you can do this in half kneeling. You could do it in a lunge position. We're going for a weight that's moderate. We're going for a weight that feels medium effort, right? We're not going for super heavy stuff here. This is a skill-based exercise. We're not looking to develop a tremendous amount of capacity of load here. We're just trying to be able to coordinate some things, okay? And as soon as you feel like you've coordinated it, move on to things like medicine ball throws. Start demonstrating power, start demonstrating skill development and progression, okay? Now, if you feel like you get a bit stuck on this, you gotta make sure you actually have the rotation capacity. And so the way to figure that out is to go back to one of our other videos, which looks at thoracic rotation in half kneeling or side standing against the wall, and you can search those on our channel, okay? So I'm going to grab this weight. I'm going to start here, okay? My left leg's forward, because what happens when this happens is that my lower back and pelvis are rotated towards you guys, the camera, and we need a counter rotation to happen. I need my chest to rotate to the left when I push forward, and I need my pelvis and lower back to go right. My head and neck are going to follow a little bit more in the pelvis orientation, so to make that easy, I'm going to pick something to look at in the distance. I'm going to keep my eyes locked on it, okay? We need to have the other spinal setup cues of being as tall as you can and as wide as you can. If you're not sure what those are, go back to some of our other videos on the ground and figure out what those are, like our supine 90-90, our dead bugs, our prone positions laying on your tummy, and you'll figure out what those are. Ribs are down, they're not flared up this way, okay? So a lot of things to think about, right? So we got to develop these skills earlier on and then build them up later and put them together. You know, the whole Rome wasn't built in a day thing kind of comes into play here. So I'm here, I'm as tall as I can, ribs are down, breathe in, still can breathe, exhale, nice and relaxed, and I'm gonna push and I'm gonna try and rotate. I'm really trying to reach out as far as I can. My shoulder is not coming up here though, okay? Think about pushing through the heel of your hand down in here, okay? It's not a push way up into here. It's a push like that, okay? Just means you're gonna get some different co-contractions going on. So as I'm here, I'm gonna come into that retraction a little bit, breathing, and then pushing, finishing with maybe a little bit of rotation, end range protraction. My eyes are fixated the whole time. My pelvis is not rotating to the left. Right, so I'm trying to isolate more of that thoracic control. Can I keep my head independent of it, or is it starting to get dragged with me? Can I keep fixated forward? What might help for coordination is starting to get the other hand involved. Cool. So, like I said, you could take that and bring it up into a bit of a lunge position. It's going to be a little more unstable, a little bit more of a challenge. Choose a medium weight, 4 to 6 out of effort. If you're not sure what that means, look up the auto-regulation article on our website. It's a pretty short article and just give you an idea of how hard should I work at. And remember, this is about skill development, not a lot of load capacity here. Can I do many things at once? That's the skill here, okay? Any questions? Please post and ask. And if when you feel like you've got the coordination down, move on to our medicine ball throws. If you like this video, then please hit like below. Otherwise, to check out more of our content in the future, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking our logo over here. And to check out our latest video, click up here.